welcome to my channel, Susan's Just Faking It. I'm Susan, and as always, I'm here making stuff, messes, chaos, and just trying to make it through life. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if this is your first time watching, welcome to my channel. Hope everyone's doing great today, and if you like today's video, that thumbs up is always appreciated. It really helps my channel, and I really do appreciate it. So in today's video, I have a collective haul to share with you. No, I was not on a massive shopping spree. I have not been recording lately because there's been a lot of stuff going on in my life. So the bags have been piling up, and I decided to sit down and batch record so I can get some of this stuff put away, because it's really, my OCD is like really bothering me with bags piled up. So each retailer, I only have like a few things from each place. So instead of doing 3 tiny little videos, I just decided to cram it into one. Although the 3 separate videos would probably help my channel out more, but why would I do that, you know? So I have a few items from Dollar General, a few items from the Family Dollar, and a small Amazon haul that I'll be sharing today. So a lot of these items are crafting items. There have been projects that I've been wanting to get to, or when I'm shopping I see something and then I have an idea of something I can make, so I've been picking that stuff up. Now, I've had so many ideas swimming around up here that it's time to get them out and into physical form. And as I've mentioned, I want to start incorporating more crafting content on my channel. So hopefully a lot of this stuff you'll be seeing soon being made into a project. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I picked up. And you can let me know what you think down in the comments section of my haul. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start with, I guess, Dollar General, because I only picked up a few things there. And did I need it? No, but I got it anyway. So I have to admit, some people, oh, that's nice, it's got a little flaw in it, maybe I can fix it. Some people throw shade on some of these dollar stores, but I feel like the last few years they have definitely been upping their game. And there was a time I really didn't pick up too much because I'm like, you can definitely tell it's from a dollar store, but they're doing a lot better. So I did find these and I thought were super cute. I'm not overly into the farmhouse theme, but I thought they were really cute, and you don't really have to be into it to incorporate these, I think. So I found this little, you know, it looks like a rooster. I don't think it's a chicken, I think it's a rooster. It's got a sticker on the back I have to take off. And I thought it's cute with the black and white beads, so it's very neutral. And then I also found a cow. So I thought these would be really cute on a shelf, or one of these days I'm determined to get a tiered tray. I have attempted to make one a couple of times and they have been epic fails, so I might have to just give it and buy one somewhere. But I thought these would really be nice for tiered tray decor. Super cute, $1 each. And they're nice. I don't think it's wood, I think it's more like that MDF stuff, but still, they're pretty substantial, $1 a piece. So I picked them up, and then I found these, and I kind of debated about getting them because I'm like, they're a teeny bit cheesy, but not terribly. But I got them because I had an idea. So I got this. It's got the chicken wire in a little frame. The cow says milk, and they're kind of thin. This is thin. This is thin. I'm not overly nuts about the wire part up here, but I got the cow that says milk, and then I got the chicken, the hen, that says eggs, and then I got a little piggy that says bacon. And what I was thinking to do, whether or not that's what's going to happen or not, I was thinking if I can cut this wire off, actually it's stapled on, I can probably just take the staple out, is I want to see if I can find something resembling a piece of reclaimed wood, and I thought I could attach these like in a row somehow. I don't know how I'd arrange them, but in a row on a piece of like reclaimed wood and then hang it on a wall. Because sometimes I feel like, this is just my opinion, that sometimes when you have a lot of small stuff it looks cluttered, whereas if you can take some of the small stuff and like bring it together into like one bigger item, you still get to enjoy all of this but without the clutter. That's why like the tiered trays are very popular, because you can take all the little things and you bring them together. That's what works for me anyway, because when I see a little stuff here, a little stuff here, it's cluttery. It drives me nuts. So that's what I was thinking. Or another thought I had, which I probably won't do because I really like the other idea, but another thing that came to mind is if you had like a wood box, you can maybe, or if you had 3 of them, that would be ideal. 3 wood boxes where the ends were around the size, and attach this to the end. So if you put it on a shelf, this is what you see with the, you know, the wood box behind it. Just a thought. So I don't know, we'll see, because sometimes I change my mind like 50 times. So that's what I picked up at the Dollar General. So not bad for $5. Then the next few things are from the Family Dollar. I went there yesterday, and my sister pointed these out because they have like one of the boats that they use to stock the shelves with, the little cart thingies. And a lot of times inside the door they have like these clearance clothes, and sometimes it's really not clearance, it's just stuff they take off the shelf and throw there. But sometimes it is. Like last summer I got, I think, a couple pair of capris and a couple shirts for like $1 a piece. And yeah, it's not the best quality in the world, but I'll kick around in it during the summer for $1, and then by the end of summer, if it's seen better days, for $1, I don't mind parting with it. But anyway, she saw these. Don't judge. But my winter wardrobe is pajamas. Don't judge. Don't hate. Comfort is key. I ain't gonna lie, if I'm not going anywhere, I'm gonna be comfortable. And pajamas are way more comfortable than jeans if you're just sitting around the house. In this apartment, it's really chilly. So, obviously, the season is over, but I'll put them on a closet shelf till next fall, winter. So, got some pajama bottoms, the fuzzy ones, because it gets cold in here. So, I got these white ones with the hearts. And then I got their baby fat, the hot pink with the baby fat and the butterflies, which of course I love these because the butterflies. And then the baby fat with the zebra stripe, pink and black. And these were originally $12. I got them for $2 a pair. So yeah, I got what, $36, not 36, yeah, $36 worth of pajamas for $6. So I'll take it because that is my winter wardrobe. And I have so much stuff on here. If you could see what this floor looks like. And then I just picked up a few other small things. Hot glue sticks, because I've been using them in some projects lately, so I needed to stock back up. A sanding sponge, because I do use these a lot when I'm working with like the tumbling tower blocks and anything wood. Sandpaper, I feel like I chase it around more than anything else, so I really like the sanding blocks. I got that, it was like $1. And then I got a wire brush set. Gotta be really careful for the dense, the coarse wire one, because it can poke you. But I have some in some hardware that was from my dad when he passed away. I got a box of hardware that he had up at his trailer, but they've seen better days. They're in really rough shape, so I decided to get some. Why, you ask? Well, I'm a thrifter, and sometimes when you get something that's metal, even your tools or whatever, and if they have rust, comes in handy to get rust off stuff. If something's like really filthy and you want to get like loose paint, things like that, it's always nice to have these on hand. So not necessarily for crafting, but for just sometimes you need a wire brush. And this one comes with a nylon, a brass, and a stainless steel. And I think these were like $3, $3.50, something like that. And the last thing I picked up at Family Dollar is this. Ooh, I see it got banged around a little bit, either in the store or on the way home. Was this what do you call it, like, I don't know, wood slats, I don't know. Oh, DIY wood palette. This is a little bit darker. They had like 2 or 3 of the darker, and then the other ones were a little bit of a lighter stain. I liked this, and it's got the little piece of jute twine to hang it. And I think this was $3. And I thought for this, again, not quite the season for it, but last fall I got a pumpkin wood cutout like for the wall from Dollar Tree, and I picked up I think 2 or 3 of them, and one of them I tried altering did not work. It was like really bad. I'm like, well, the idea was nice in my head, but it didn't work out. But I watched another YouTuber that does like DIYs and crafting and stuff paint one that's exactly like the one I have, and I'm like, I think I can do that. So I was thinking to take the, you know, thin balsa wood pumpkin cutout and paint it, and then maybe glue it on here, and then maybe if I can, like, with they have the metal words and stuff, maybe put that in the front or something like that. I don't know, but I'm sure I can find a use for this. But I only got one. I tried to buy like 3 or 4 things until I know kind of what I'm going to do. But if I see something I think I might use, I will pick up like one here and there, just so I have it if I get some harebrained idea or see an idea I like. So I thought for $3 I would have this on hand to use. So that is the Dollar General and the Family Dollar. Now, I was told that for Mother's Day to go ahead and take some money and get a few things for myself. So I did put a small order in with Amazon, some stuff that's been on my wish list, that, again, for crafting, but it's stuff that I pretty much have an idea for, like, now type of thing. So the first thing I got was some wax thread. I've been using to sew the signatures into my junk journals. Cotton crochet thread does not work. It breaks. It snaps right in half. Does not work. So I was using embroidery floss because that's pretty sturdy. But I don't want to use all my embroidery floss for that. It's just, I don't know. It works, but I'm not impressed with it. And then I saw a lot of people that make journals and bind books using the wax thread, and I'm like, well, where's wax thread? Actually, it's used for like a lot of leather working and bookbinding. So I found this spool on Amazon. They had a lot of different colors. I just got the off-white. I'm trying to see if that's the actual color. I don't know. I can't see. It doesn't say. But I got this. I think there's like 300 and something yards, and I think it was $6 and change, almost $7. But this will last me a long time. So I want to actually get the wax thread. It's really strong. It's really easy to work with, and if I like it, I'll definitely buy it again when I need it. So I got that for junk journals. And then I picked up these, which I have the metal book corners that I got a while back on Amazon from the warehouse that I'm actually using right now because I'm doing the covers to make junk journals out of little golden books, and it bumps them up a notch. Now, I will admit, sometimes when I make journals, I use recycled food packaging, like from pasta and brownie and cake mixes and stuff like that. But they're really thin. So the book corners don't work too well on them because they, when you try to tighten them, they get kind of smushed and out of shape. But the little golden books are a little bit thicker. So I've been using them, and I've really been liking that extra touch. And I like to put dangles or tassels sometimes on my journals, but sometimes it's hard to find a way to attach them. Sometimes I just punch a hole and put an eyelet and then tie it with ribbon, but I really don't like that much. It doesn't look finished to me. And I have some dangles. They have like a clip, and then it's got the chain, and you can attach your stuff, which that's nice. You can put a hole and clip that. But I'm like, there's got to be a better way. So I saw actually a few YouTubers use these to attach dangles and tassels and stuff to their junk journals. And they're these little pulls. They're on Amazon. They're called jewelry box pulls or something like that. And they have pulls something like this that you actually screw in. But I like these because they have a little, I don't know if it's going to show up, an actual brad on it. That's probably not the best one way to show you, but it's got a little brad. So I ordered a pack, and of course I scrolled through, because if you go to the second or third page, you usually get a better price. So I got a pack of, I think there's, let's see if it's on here. I think there's 50, yeah, 50 in here. And I think I paid around $7 or so. I will put links to all the products I show you from Amazon down in the description box. So if there's anything here that piques your interest, you can click on the link to buy it. But it came with 4 finishes. We have like a shiny gold, and then there's, I think, silver, and then there's this darker brass, and then I think there's like a lighter brass, which I like that they offer you different finishes. Yeah, see, then there's the lighter There's like a bronze and a brass. You probably can't. Put that one down. It's just getting in the way. I don't know if you can tell the difference. This is one's more like brass and this one's more like bronze, and then this silver and gold. So I like that because I can match this metal finish with the metal finish of the book corners. That was like a long way explanation, but makes sense to me in here. So anyway, that's nice because then all I need to do is punch a small hole, stick this in the brad in the hole, you know, open it up, and then I've got the ring to hang my stuff from. Way more finished. I saw, like I said, I saw a couple YouTubers using these on their journals, and I'm like, that's it right there. I have to get some of those. Amazon will have it. So I did get a thing of those. So I got these two things for junk journaling because I plan on trying to pump some of them out, and I will have them available for sale. So I have a couple people that want me to make some for them, but the rest I will be selling. So when I do the flip throughs, I will mention if they're for sale. So I have those that I got from Amazon. And then I got this 9-piece chalk paint set because I love chalk paint. The main reason, some people don't like it because of the chalky matte finish. And I get that. You know, some people like a more satin or glossy finish. But let's see if I can open this. See if I have anything handy that I can. Of course, I don't have any scissors or anything handy. But I love it because no prep. The downside is that you do have to finish it with a wax or something. Otherwise, if it gets wet, it'll re-liquefy. But I do like chalk paint a lot. It's really easy to work with. And it's getting so that you get a huge variety of colors available now. When I first started working with chalk paint, there wasn't a huge variety. Now this is a set, and I believe this costs around $20. Like I said, I'll link down in the description box links and the prices that I paid. Now mind you, when you go on Amazon, the prices can be different because we all know the prices go up and down and fluctuate. So if you go, oh, Susan said it was $20 and now it's $24. Not my fault. You know, the prices go up and down. I'm just going to put what I paid for it. So it's a 9-piece set. It's got 9 paint colors, but it also has a few other pieces in it. They included a couple paint brushes, which I'm never going to be mad about. Some sandpaper, which this is nice because it feels like it's very fine grit. And then we have, oh, I was going to say, it said 9 colors, but there's more. Oh, there's 10 bottles. I think one's a wax. So they had 2 options. They had, I think one was rustic, were not my colors. So I got the farmhouse. So we have, sea salt, which is like a mint green color. And then we've got sheepskin, which as you can see, it's like a cream color. Hope I have enough room to put these. And then it's about to fall. Soft Landing, which is a nice like wheat color. Light Sky, super pale blue. Like these are the colors of like stuff in my house and that I like. And then we have Camel Brown, which obviously needs to be shook up. You can see it's separated, but it's a light tan. I'm not going to do all that right now. And we have Turquoise, Olive Green, which is like the boldest color in there, but I can live with that, especially as I'm seeing it matches something over here. Then we have Light Gray, let's see, we have Vessel Gray, and then this is the clear wax, which is very liquidy, so I imagine this takes a little while to dry. And the more liquid wax, you gotta be a little bit more careful with when you use it. It's a little bit messier than the thicker wax, but that's okay with me. So I don't think that's bad. $20 for 9 colors, a wax, sandpaper, and 2 paintbrushes. And these are, I'm not seeing it because I don't have my glasses on, but I think they're like a couple of ounces each, which it's not a ton, but for this will actually work for a couple small projects, which I will be using in something I got at a thrifting haul. I think one of these will work just fine for that project. So it doesn't look like a lot, but you can actually do quite a bit with a 2-ounce bottle of chalk paint, believe it or not. So that I was happy with. I wanted to get, they had a good deal on Folk Art chalk paint, 8-ounce bottles. I think there was like 12 different colors for around $50, which you might think $50 for chalk paint. It's a good deal when you're paying like $8 or $9 for one. So to get 12 of them for $50 was a great deal. But out of the 12 colors, I only liked like half of the colors, so I'm like, that's a waste to me because I only like half of the colors. Which most people would say, well, it's still worth it for half the colors. Yeah, but not really, because the other colors are literally going to just sit there and never get touched. But these colors, I will use all of them. So then I'll leave the best for last, in my opinion. So this is a box of wood appliques, or some people call them onlays. And this was a good deal. I think I paid around, I think it was $15 for this bundle. And I think it's supposed to have 8 pieces in it. Yes. Yeah, 8. It's got 2 different designs. And I'm sure a lot of you know what you do with wood appliques. So we have 4 of these, the longer ones. And then there's 4 of these shorter ones, which I think these ones are super cute. Glare from the plastic. Basically, for those that don't know how to use them, they can be used on like your wood furniture to add, you know, detail. And I just make sure that my wood piece of furniture is cleaned really good, like with crud cutter or something. You don't want to really use anything soapy, like dish soap or nothing. You want to, because you don't want any kind of film left. So I use crud cutter and clean my wood piece of furniture really well. Then I take wood glue and put this on there. Now you have to be careful because it will slide while it's wet. So if there's a way you can clamp it, that's ideal. Or if you can lay the furniture flat where it'll just sit on there, because it will slide down your piece of furniture. Ask me how I know. So then when it dries good, you can just paint it. And like, even if your wood is dark and this is light, by the time you put paint on, no one's gonna know. And I do know that because I've used these before and it works just fine. So you just wood glue it on there and paint. And then like if you use chalk paint, you just put your wax or whatever, and then all your detail is going to show. I did a couple pieces of furniture using these. I have a hutch that I rescued. Yes, I rescued it from the flea market because it was in bad shape. They originally wanted $75 for it. I'm like, no, because I saw one that was in better shape for $50 online. So the lady said she would take $45. So I'm like, okay, I'm here. I can get it now versus traveling wherever that other one was. And it was in really sad shape. I mean, a lot of the veneer was peeling off and stuff. But it was just like, it's like depression, I think depression era. Very flat, not a lot of detail. Put some wood onlays. Painted it like a teal blue, waxed it. When I went to the flea market, I showed pictures. I'm like, oh, remember this is a hutch I bought however many weeks ago? And they're like, no, that's not the same piece. I'm like, it is exactly the same piece. Totally different look. Like when I first saw it in the flea market, I really debated buying it. And I painted it white on the inside so my glassware would show up. Someday maybe I'll put the little puck lights in it, but for right now, it's fine. And then I have a antique vintage bedroom set. Came with a vanity and bench, a dresser, and a bed frame. The bed frame I totally did not like. I got rid of. But I don't use the bench to the vanity because I use the vanity just for storage space for random things. But the bench I have by my front door. That's where I put like incoming, outgoing mail, stuff like that. And mice had gotten to the cushion, so I had to reupholster the cushion. Not hard at all. Quilt batting, fabric, staple it, good to go. And I painted the wood. I like to show some of this stuff one of these days in a video. But it was just very flat, no character. So I took a wood applique, put it on the back, you know, of the bench and painted it, and it just makes it look so much better. And I was getting frustrated because when I was painting it, like I was having spots where the paint just didn't want to stick for whatever reason. It would go on fine and then it'd have just like a little spot and wouldn't stick. So I'm like, this is really frustrating me. I'm gonna make it look like that on purpose. So I just distressed a few areas, like wiped some of the paint away, so it looked like I did it on purpose, and it actually looks really good that way. And it's old, so being distressed works. But again, the long way around. I have a couple things I might use these for, I'm not sure, but I want to slowly start having some on hand, because once in a while I come across a piece of furniture that I pick up from the curb, from thrifting, Salvation Army, thrift store, whatever, and sometimes you can dress it up quite a bit with something like this. So I want to slowly like have a little stash of these on hand, and even like wood boxes and different things like that. So anyway, I rambled, I know, I understand, but I paid about $15 for 8 of these, which is excellent, an excellent price, because these can be pricey. And I noticed that the seller has like a wide variety of these, so from time to time I'm going to pick up a pack here and there to have. Another thing that I like to have on hand are the furniture rub-ons transfers. These can be pricey too, so it's something I'll just pick up here and there when I have a few extra dollars, but I would like to have a stash on hand as well, because they will really make a huge difference. So this time I got the Botanical Paradise set from, this is from, should I say the brand? Redesign. There's a few brands. I do have, it's over on this other wall, but I showed it when I did like a little tour of my makeup room here, that I have a picture of an owl, and that's a furniture transfer that I put on a canvas and framed. I think that cost me like $35 when I bought that, I'm ashamed to say. I did a small like little nightstand dresser, and I had some butterfly furniture rub-ons. Totally different look. They're pricey, but in my opinion, if you really want the results, it's worth the price, because they do make a dramatic change in what you're doing. I love them, but I don't use them as much as I like to because of the price. But these were around $14 and a little over $14, like $14.20 something, I think. I don't have the prices right in front of me. But I'm going to show you, because it's got 3 different sheets, and this is the last thing. Another video is getting long, but this is the last thing in the haul. And they do come with the tool, which these are really nice, nice and flat to rub your design on. Really like these. Also, I'm going to be showing them in a video. I'm going to make a point of it. I upcycled some tins. Years back I was collecting the tins with like the vintage ads on them, but moving around a few times they've gotten dinged up, scraped up, little rust spots here and there, and I was like, well, they're kind of too far gone to display as is, but I don't want to throw them away. They still are really great for storage. So I chalk painted them. I put some French style transfers. They didn't have color. They were just like the black outlines, and then I sealed it with Mod Podge. I'm going to keep a few for myself, and the other ones I am going to sell, because I have more than I need for my own personal use. So you can use these transfers for a lot of different things. But this is the set I got. They're very pretty florals. See the little bee up there. And then this sheet. Sorry, I'm getting a dry tickle in my throat. It's been happening a lot lately. And then this one. And of course I like this because it's got the butterflies. So the sheets I think are like 6 by 12 or something like that, I think. Yeah, 6 by 12. That's what it looks like to me. And you get 3 sheets for, like I said, it was 14 and change. And the price has gone up and down between like 14 and 16. Different times I check, it'll be somewhere in that range. And they have, something fell. They have quite a variety, and they have a few different brands. So it does say, I did want to mention before I wrap this up, because I did notice it when I took this out of the box, that it works on a variety of surfaces. It says walls, furniture, wood, mirrors, and glass. And I thought I had seen somebody use it on mirrors before, but I couldn't remember if they did or not. And I was glad when I saw this and it says you can use it on mirrors. because hopefully I can do it in a video to show. I bought an old mirror at an estate sale, and it's got like some of the bullseye details in the corners, the wood frame, but because it is old, it's real streaky, so it's not really practical as an actual mirror to like looking to comb your hair or anything. It's streaky, but I like the look of it because I like old stuff. So I want to use it more decorative wise versus function. So some people are gonna hate this because some people are like, don't ever paint wood. My bad, I do. My parents are probably like in their graves rolling, which they were cremated, so their ashes are in a dither or whatever. Because if my parents were alive and I saw me put paint on wood, they would have a conniption fit. But I want to paint the frame, and it does have like some detail, so obviously I'll wax it to bring out the detail. But because the mirror is not functional, I want to put some of these rub-ons, like maybe across the bottom or something like that, just to make it a little bit more my taste. Even though some people would be like, no, don't do that. I'm going to, because I paid for it, it's mine. But I hope to do a video showing that, so that maybe someone else watching would be inspired to do it. Maybe not even to a mirror. Sometimes you can go to a flea market or something and get it like an old window, and you can clean it up, you know, get the loose paint off, put some transfers on it, and you got a piece of wall art or whatever. You know, there's so much you can do with things. Your imagination is limitless, pretty much. But that's an idea that came to mind recently, and I'm like, that's perfect for that mirror. So I will, because right now it's just behind a chair. I want to actually hang it up and enjoy it. That's why I bought it. But as is, it wasn't impressing me a whole lot. So I'm just trying to decide like what color I want to do the frame. Maybe a pink or a light blue. I was thinking gray, but gray is a little depressing, so probably like a light blue or pink. But hopefully I'll do a video showing the process of making it. So that is my haul from Amazon, Family Dollar, and the Dollar General. Stuff that's going to be pretty much made into decorative pieces for the home. So the video got a little longer than I intended. I do apologize for that. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. Is there anything that would be of use to you or anything like that, anything that you liked or any ideas? I'm always interested in what you have to say. As I mentioned, I will link all the products that I purchased on Amazon down in the description box, along with the price I paid when I purchased it. So that way if you want to buy any of this, click the link and there you are. So until the next video, bye everyone.